Professor Alter, it's an honor and pleasure to be with you in Crete, Greece for SIPS 2024. You are participating for the first time. We have been organizing this since 2003. Tell us your impressions.
Yeah, I've been quite amazed by this meeting. I had no concept of what it really would be like. And in the end, I think it's maybe the most interesting meeting I've ever been to. I usually go to a meeting where I have hepatology or hematology or infectious disease. But here I'm hearing about basic science and physics and chemistry, the history of RNA and DNA. It's been really so incredibly instructive. I wish I could remember it all. The talk on physics today was we're capturing smoke from wells and turning it into usable products. It's just so striking.
Yeah, that's the purpose of SIPS. We are unique in the world, bringing all fields of science under one roof with the purpose of synergy.
Yeah.
Because normally scientists work separately. They don't know what the others are doing, but they have many joint interests.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why people, so you capture the spirit. It's a multidisciplinary in one roof. For example, most of scientists do not know what mathematicians are doing. They're reading mathematical papers. It's hard to understand sometimes because they have their own jargon.
Mm-hmm.
But when they are at the meeting, they find out how we can apply their mathematics in our systems, you know. And that's the whole point. Did you have that impression?
Yeah, in fact, today I was a little bit surprised by the mathematician who put doubts upon global warming. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a given, because you just see it all around you, but he said scientifically it's not proven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
And that surprised me. Also heard today about Chechnova, how the ethics around the COVID infection, how he made decisions about life or death, who would get a respirator, who wouldn't get a respirator. It was a beautiful presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
I really learned a lot. And in fact, I'm finding as I've retired now, I'm tending to read more outside of my field, to read science in other fields. And that's exciting, yeah. Mm-hmm. And this meeting captures all that. Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this since 2003 every year, and in many places around the world. And we choose good places for scientists and engineers for a certain reason. You think this is a good idea?
Yes, I do. I think the location is important.
Yes.
Because you get saturated with meetings and talks, and you need to break. You need to enjoy where you're at.
Correct.
Yeah.
But not only that, we have another additional reason, because we want to give scientists and engineers and doctors the best places in the world, because all best places in the world are, you see in TV and in media, that are reserved only for movie stars, TV stars.
Yeah.
Scientists, engineers, doctors are nowhere to be seen in those places, but actually we develop the world, correct?
Yeah.
So they are important also. I'm not against them, but development coming from us, correct?
Yeah. And for other meetings too, it's an inducement to come when you know you're going to a nice place, and you can mix science with vacation a little bit.
Correct.
Yeah, it's very good, very good.
And what about social events?
Social events were very interesting. The food was delicious.
Yeah.
The chance to meet other scientists and their wives and families was good, and it was a nice mix of science and social.
We are the only conference in the world that have dinner every night.
yeah, yeah.
And this is for a purpose, for synergy. People become not only colleagues and not they cooperate, they find cooperation fields, but they become friends, which makes it's easy for everything. That's the whole purpose. As you saw, we have dinner every night. So that's the idea. You find it interesting?
Yeah, dinner was mixed with entertainment.
Always, I forgot that. We have entertainment entertainment every night. Not only dinner every night, but we have entertainment every night.
Yeah.
And I think we are the only conference in the world doing that.
Yeah.
You know, normally conference just, they offer a finger food reception. If you want to go to the gala, or they call it banquet, you have to pay extra money.
Right.
Here is everything included in one package.
Yes. So it was, you had the whole package together.
Exactly.
It was very good, but wonderful.
It's just 3 days, you know.
Yeah,
so,
2 days, yeah. I don't know how you survived.
That's what everybody's asking that. But I think survive. So this is just just the apex of all our activities we are doing the entire year. And next year, for example, in Singapore, you are invited. It will be November. We have not determined the date yet, but it will be in one hotel on the beach in Sentosa Island. At least this is it's a very beautiful small island, artificial island. Singapore is almost an island itself, but this is island on an island. So
yeah, I've been there once.
Yeah, you've been in Sentosa Island, correct?
No, just to Singapore.
Singapore, Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been many times, and the tourism bureau is offering a lot of help. So that's our goal for next year. And you and your wife are invited. We'll be in touch, sure, with with the email and the invitation. But you are invited. And again, you saw Professor Marcos today, 101 years old. You were there?
Yeah.
So 81 is being young.
Right. Well, yeah, it's good to see this. In science, you can, if you're lucky enough to be healthy, you can go on for a long time.
Well, I mean, health depends on your activity.
Well, maybe, yeah. So, been very fortunate.
You have 20 years to go, minimum.
Very fortunate to have this life I've had, because the work has been so enjoyable.
Yeah.
It had a nice outcome that wasn't totally anticipated, but allowed you to travel a lot that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Allowed you to meet people that you never thought you could meet.
Yeah.
It's been a very, very good life.
Great. Yeah. Again, thank you very much. It's an honor and a pleasure to be with you. You are invited for the next year, and I wish you another 21 minimum years of activity. Marcos is an example.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I want to congratulate you. You had a knowledge of almost every talk before. It's like you went over the talks ahead of time. You knew what was going to be said. You understood it. You organized it. It was quite a terrific accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, appreciate it.
And meeting your son was a pleasure too.
Oh,
he's got a bright future.
Thank you very much. When you say it, he mentioned that you mentioned some years, and you improved the time from 30 to 20.
We'll see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.